Blue 42, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Huh. We are going to be trying out JJ Watt's 9,000 calorie diet. This man is a beast. If you guys have been living under a rock, you don't know who he is the best point guard in the NFL. The dude is an absolute stud. And if you were impressed with my touchdown moves over there, you'll at least be impressed by my 40 speed. If you guys didn't know, I was an all-star athlete in high school, but of course I'm gonna prove it to you. Combine time, let's go. It's all about the feet, all about the feet. I feel like I PR'd. Let's go look. All right, so stop that. 5:14, but you have to keep in mind, we gotta subtract at least 5 minutes walking back here. So, excuse me, tough run. So I'd say about 14.95 seconds. It's gotta be a world record somewhere. But in all seriousness, guys, tomorrow we are going to be trying JJ Watt's diet, and this dude eats a ton of food, and so that's what we're going to be doing pretty much all day, just eating meal to meal to meal. So I wanted to provide a little bit of entertainment, switch things up a little bit. Let me know in the comments down below, was it cringeworthy? Probably so. But if you know anything about JJ Watt, he is very philanthropic, so I wanted to kind of follow in his footsteps in that category as well, because I know a lot of people are going through some hard times right now, and I spent over $100 buying all the food for the video, so I'm going to be matching that with a donation to the local food bank dollar for dollar with around $150. So please, if you guys enjoy this one, drop it a like. I don't make a whole lot of money on YouTube, so I would love if you guys could just show me some support by hitting that like button. It would mean a lot to me. Greg is gonna have the menu up on the screen right now, so you guys can get a preview of what's about to go down. So tomorrow, get ready for an epic day of eating. Alright guys, as you can see, we have an absolute feast over here. Little Alfie can barely contain himself. He runs. We've been giving you bites all day, buddy. Anyway, we are gonna get straight into it. So what JJ Watt does, he actually has 2 breakfasts, 2 lunch, and 2 dinners. So what I am doing, just for the sake of time and to try to make things a little bit more difficult here, is I'm gonna be combining. So this is breakfast 1 and breakfast 2 all in one sitting. So we've got almost a dozen eggs. There's 10 whole eggs here. We've got 2 cups of oatmeal with berries, strawberries, blueberries, and bananas. And then we've got 2 pieces of toast. Each has a tablespoon of peanut butter, a little bit more than that actually. Two pieces of brioche toast with jelly, apples, and Mr. Alfie, you cannot have my food, man, come on! Anyone that has a puppy, I'm sure you can relate. But all in all, this ends up being over 2,200 calories if I estimated that correctly, which is quite a bit of food. Really excited for this brioche toast with jelly and the ones with peanut butter. So I'm working with some brioche bread just to experiment for next week's video. If you guys are avid fans of whose diet or cheat day I'm gonna be trying next week, you already know what's about to come. Should I give you any more? I feel like you don't need any more hints than that, but either way, I've never really had this, so I'm trying to make something custom. Let me give you guys a taste test here. I'm falling in love with brioche bread by the day. It's just very buttery. There's a little sweetness to it. It's made with eggs and milk, so it's just, it's probably one of the best breads I've ever had. I just told the people that this bread is made with eggs and milk. Is every bread made with eggs and milk? Who knows? I'm not a baker. Yeah.
It's not.
You can Google it.
Buddy, you gotta go.
Come here. Come here.
He is just the most, you think I have a big appetite? This guy will literally eat all day if you let him. Is there anything better than peanut butter toast? I really don't think so. And it has honey on there. I don't know if I mentioned that. Honey, if I would have just added the banana to this, honey, peanut butter, and banana, and Alfie, that's a great combination. Megan doesn't like the rich homies to know that Alfie is a bad boy, but he is a bad boy. He is eating my strawberries out of my bowl.
Get over here.
So the one thing that might be challenging about JJ Watt's diet is it is all very clean food. Whole foods, a lot of fruits and vegetables, which I can definitely respect. I probably just ate more fruits in that one meal than most people watching have eaten maybe in a week, a month, who knows. But all in all, he has a very good taste when it comes to foods. So breakfast is finished and I'm feeling fantastic, my friends. That was delicious. That toast, this brioche bread, we got it at Harris Teeter. If you guys have one close by, I'm sure your local grocery has it as well. It is fantastic. So I'm gonna try to get some steps in, get some activity going, because I'm going to need it if I'm going to be able to get through all of this food. All right, guys, make sure you're getting your pull-ups and your push-ups in every single day. So I'm gonna do 100 reps of pull-ups, 100 reps at least of push-ups, probably closer to 200 or 300. I'm actually gonna go for a run and then we'll come back for lunch. You guys wanna see me run that 40 again? Alfie says it's lunchtime, so I guess it's lunchtime, and I'm absolutely obsessing over Ozark Season 3. Most of you have probably seen it already, but let me know what you think down in the comments below. I think Alfie's enjoying it as well, huh, bud? All right, so as I mentioned, we are gonna be combining meals. This is gonna be lunch number 1 and lunch number 2. So the one thing I will say I've noticed is that even though the breakfast I had was a lot of food, I feel very, very energized and I feel good. If you guys watched last Sunday's video, Lil Uzi Vert's diet, or no, that was 2 Sundays ago, I ate a lot of food in the morning and I felt terrible. Today I haven't even drank coffee because I don't even need it, which is pretty unheard of for me. But anyway, lunch number 1 is going to be pasta and chicken. With the pasta, we have Italian dressing, which I thought was interesting on there. So this is gonna be 1 bowl. I'm probably gonna have a second bowl. They didn't really specify serving sizes. I just know that it's a lot of food and I need to get in a few thousand calories during this meal. So that's lunch 1. Lunch number 2. This is actually mashed sweet potatoes and mashed carrots with butter, cream. I mean, this stuff is very calorically dense because they said he had steamed sweet potatoes and carrots and then more chicken in there. So, shouldn't be too much of a problem, but I will be pretty full by the end of this, I'm sure. And I'm gonna enjoy this and watch some Ozark. Oh wow, these sweet potatoes are amazing. Yeah, you have to try that. A 9.647 out of 10 on those sweet potatoes and carrots. Unbelievable. So I'm gonna finish off these sweet potatoes, which are unbelievable, by the way. I'm gonna finish off this pasta as well. That'll make up about a pound of pasta for this meal. Should get me pretty close to where I wanna be. And then I'll check in with you guys. So I'm running through these calculations. Apparently a pound of pasta, which would have been 8 servings from that box, 200 calories per serving, 1,600 calories. It just doesn't really feel like it. Maybe my stomach is just getting big because all I'm doing is eating during this quarantine. I really don't know. But if that's true, then with the chicken and the sweet potatoes, that would have put me at about 2,100 calories for that meal, which seems like a lot. So 2,000 plus another 2,000 this morning, I'm over 4,000 calories. So another 5,000 calories by the end of the day. It's going to be tough for sure. So they do say that he supplements with energy bars, and you guys know I love these PE Science protein bars, especially the fudge brownie, if they're back in stock by now. If not, I'm sorry, they sell out very quickly. But you can use Travis to save 15% on any PE Science products in the entire world at PEScience.com, which is pretty awesome. So I'm probably gonna have one of these just because I'm craving something sweet, although I'm full, but I've sat here for like 20 minutes. I was pretty stuffed after I finished everything. Obviously, these NFL players, they need a whole lot in the way of energy sources. Unlike myself, not really an athlete. But they did say that JJ Watt has since dropped his calories down from 9,000 to 5,000. I just thought 9,000 would be a better title. Can we actually do it? We'll see by the end of the video. Hey.
I'm sorry, friends.
All right, we're gonna get into dinner 1 and dinner 2 right now, but before I get into that, do you guys think that we're gonna have any sports this upcoming year? It's kind of scary to think about. No one's in a preseason, no one's getting ready for anything. Could you imagine an entire year, no sports? what will we do with our lives? Let me know. Someone give me some hope in the comments down below. But we are gonna make up these beautiful steaks. I'm gonna put them in the air fryer, which is my favorite way to make steaks because I don't have a grill. We're gonna have some more pasta, some vegetables, good amount of eating left. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling all right, you know. It's because, like I mentioned, I'm not eating just crap, so we're gonna keep it going here. All right, guys, moving into dinner 1 and dinner 2. We had to improvise a little bit here. What he eats for dinner 1 is lamb chops, which I looked at the store. We don't have lamb chops anywhere to be found. So I doubled up on the steak. I got 12 ounces of steak, which ends up being 60 grams of fat, which seems crazy to me, just based off of the cut of meat that we got, and then just more and more pasta. So he has pasta with both meals. I've got about, it's kind of hard to say, about half the box, a little less than half the box over here. So a good amount of pasta. We've got some asparagus, leftover chicken. I figured if I mix the chicken and the beef, it would be like a lamb chop. Is that how it works? I don't know, but either way, let me give you guys a taste test on the steak. We made it in the air fryer. It's so good. And also, I had a thought, but then I want to eat that, so 1 second. That, my friends, that is some good steak. Obviously, with the fat content, it's gonna taste great. And then putting Italian dressing on pasta. I've never done it before, but that is delicious. Dinner number 1 is done. Feeling very, very full right now. But still have another plate of pasta, asparagus, and a little chicken to go. We gotta do it, guys. I mean, I can see the finish line. No turning back now. So, here's the deal. It was supposed to be 9,000 calories. I should have tracked it a lot closer because I just don't feel like I've eaten 9,000 calories today. If I had to guess, just based on the way I feel, I'm thinking like 6,500 to 7,500. So should we try to reach 9,000, or should we just, I don't know. Guys, these are the problems I have, which I guess are pretty good problems to have at this point in life. Should we have dessert? Should we have dessert? Even though they say Mr. JJ Watt stays away from the sweets. Well, I guess I am JJ Watt for today. I'll get back with you on that. Alfie's being a bit of a bad boy right now. Do you guys think we should get on TikTok? I feel like I'm too old for the TikTok. Like, what would I do? Like, whoa, yeah.
Savage.
Oh yeah, see, cameraman could be a TikTok star. Honestly, I think Alfie could be. Anyway, hey cameraman, I need you to assist. Alfie, I need cameraman services real quick. Thank you so much, sir. Okay, so what do we got over here? I think what I'm gonna do actually is just finish off this brioche bread, which is just, I know I've already told you guys, it's phenomenal. And if you're not being lazy, what you'll do is you'll take the toaster out and you'll toast it and make it how it should be. But for me, I mean, this is just so good that it's fun. You ever had a Hawaiian roll? Is a Hawaiian roll brioche? I don't know, but either way, this is the best bread in the world. I just can't get over it. Alfie, what do you think about this, buddy? Here, try this. You know what? It's Sunday. Every Sunday we have to eat fat and weird cookies. It has to happen, and this will get me a lot closer to the 9,000 calorie goal. Do not worry. So what do we have today? We have the Pudge and we have the Belt Buster. You know, I'm really full. Like the thought, I don't know why I'm eating more food. It's just, I feel like you guys, you take the time to click on these videos, and I want to give you the best experience possible. And I would imagine if you click on these videos, it's because you want to see me eat, not talk. Okay, I get it. Let's eat. This one is a personal favorite of mine. This is the Pudge, and you guys have to remember, every Sunday they release at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but they sell out very quickly, so you have to be on there at that time. fatandweirdcookies.com. Use Travis to save 10%, but let's get into it. I mean, it's a chocolate chip cookie with a Reese's cup inside and Reese's Pieces. How can you go wrong? And then we have the Belt Buster. I've already busted my belt a few times today. It's like a pecan pie inside a cookie. I love cookies so much. I'm gonna pass out. So full. And that is going to be it. JJ Watt, you are an absolute monster. It's one thing to do a diet for a day. It's another to repeat it day in and day out. So right now, I can already tell you I'm gonna wake up and I'm not going to want to think about food, but this man
is waking up every single day and putting down this much food, and he almost has as much muscle mass on him as I do. So take that for what it's worth. But really, thank you all so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You could have been doing anything in the entire world, and you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That is pretty awesome. Please give this video a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. If you have any other suggestions, leave them down below, and I look forward to talking to y'all next time.
Damn it. Ow.